Hi Capricorn, this is Nyondra from Choose This Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your June 2017 reading. First I want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed my channel. Thank you very much. And second I want to say is that I changed the format and I'm just focusing on love and work now. Alright, so let's get started. So your overall message for June 2017 is enlightenment. Such a beautiful card here. So let's see what that means here. At this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits. My thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? The key ideas are path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection. And the phrase that goes with it is, I seek peace. If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. And your oracle card is creativity. So it's definitely talking about needing to find very flexible and innovative ways to address what is holding you back from achieving this enlightenment? What is holding you back from being open to facing your fears? I mean, that is the base of enlightenment. It's seeing and not solving your fears, because I won't say it's always like, trauma is not always solvable. You know, fears are not always solvable. It's having a different relationship to that energy. I'm trying to find an example. For some reason, I was just thinking about being scared of like an animal. I don't think that's a good example. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that maybe in a way that that's going to allow you to achieve enlightenment is really just taking time alone. I mean, that's a lot of what the card is saying, like taking time alone, taking space for yourself, and creating that space for yourself. So I know Capricorns, y'all just be going, and not really just kind of slow down and just like slow the wheels. I mean, you go and you go slow, but sometimes you're just still going. It's just like there's a slow burn to y'all's way of addressing life. And maybe it's really saying like slow down to a halt. Allow yourself to be in stillness so you're able to find more innovative ways to address how you're going to move forward. All right, so let's get to the love part reading. So for the singles here, you have the Force of Wands in reverse and the Death card in reverse. So with these two cards, definitely trying to establish some sort of foundation in connection to your passion, but you're being there. Yeah, there's that element of just fear of change. There's this fear of change. And this foundation is kind of like a faulty foundation that either you're building on or you're trying to create. Yeah, okay. So there's a foundation here. What is missing from a foundation is this internal confidence, this self-restraint in terms of you wanting to build but kind of getting ahead of yourself. And what is missing, like I said, is this inner confidence, this just general confidence. And to clarify the Death card in reverse, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. Some things that you need to, what are your sort of the basis of your fear of change and resisting the changes that are coming in your life is probably the heartbreak that feels unresolved that you haven't totally let go yet. Yeah, communication. So there's an element of needing to communicate that your feelings, your passion for another person or opportunities or friends, that hasn't been happening. And part of what you need to communicate, well, part of this communication is being vulnerable about what has hurt you in the past, what has not worked for you, what it works for you now. Yeah, because with the Star card here, there's this element of just needing hope, needing clarity as a result of that hope, and also just feeling balanced, feeling vulnerable. I mean, that's a lot of what it is. It's like having the foundation of being okay with yourself, so you're open to being vulnerable with new people, with new opportunities about what's hurt you in the past. Yeah, so you're able to move forward here with the Page of Wands. So you're able to, communicate your passions. And that communication is leveled up from just, kind of spontaneous kind of bursts to well thought out plans. So I think at first you're going to be like, but I'm hurting this way. And you're just going to go back and be like, and, it's providing the details and then also then providing the context. So, yeah. All right, so for the couples here, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, something is not working because one of y'all, because y'all haven't taken the time to find what satisfies you, maybe sexually, maybe like in terms of your life goals, like what brings you money. There's an element of not discovering yourself, so it's just not working out and bleeding into the element of the relationship. Ooh, okay, so you have the Six of Cups and the Tower in reverse. So there's definitely a connection here. Maybe a connection here with the Six of Cups, with the past, like I was mentioning earlier, or a connection with someone from the past life, a soulmate connection. And soulmates are people who come into your life to teach you lessons. And maybe there's something not working. With the Tower in reverse here, it's like you already know that the foundation that you're building on isn't one that is stable. And then with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Moon card, there is an element of this is like a very watery, like emotional energy. You're trying to communicate, and I think it's just like your friends, people around you, have already warned you or let you know, like, dude, like this isn't right. But it seems there's still like this element of moving towards the past here. There's a confusion about, there's some draw from the past. Oops, I can pull two cards. Seven of Swords and then the Knight of Swords here to clarify the Moon card. There's some sort of either deception or, this Seven of Swords is also moving towards the past. There's some sort of self-sabotage, a habit or pattern of self-sabotage. I'm not totally getting that. I'm just kind of getting something specifically in the past around communication. Yeah, there's something about unfinished business here. You need to walk away from that unfinished business. Walking away from a mindset, a pattern or habit of like looking at what is not working and taking for granted the connection that you have. Maybe this current connection, partnership, either it's like past part of the relationship or past relationship that you've had, and you're kind of comparing the two time frames and seeing how you're bringing in sort of self-sabotaging, patterns of communication that have led to confusion. And you're being reminded from the people around you, because they're like, well, you already know how this is going to go down. You need to focus on what is working about what works. Not even just what is working in the relationship, what works for you, what makes sense for you. Yeah. With the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups in reverse, there's the dangers of codependency. Because if this is how you are showing up or how your partner is showing up partners, there's an element of trying to take care of your person's or people's like habits and patterns and issues for you or for them. And that just leads to an unhealthy relationship. All right, so let's get to the work, passion, community. You have the Eight of Cups. You have the Five of Swords. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So it's just walking away from conflict is what's going to bring you stability. I mean, that's just straightforward. But let's get more information. Oh, wow. So you have the Lovers. So you're walking away from a conflict in terms of a connection to a passion, a work environment, a community that feels like destined, that feels right for you. But there's still this element of trying to make a decision around what exactly works for you, what exactly abundance is for you. And maybe this isn't just like a specific work environment or a community, like people around you. It could just be around a mindset around how you want to see how you move forward in terms of like your career or your work or your projects or whatever, stuff like that. So you're trying, but what is going to allow you to have that clarity is, like I said, walking away from this conflict, walking away from these sort of thoughts, like actually cutting out. Like this is really talking about cutting out things that do not work for you. So you're just like focusing back, you know, like I said here with the creativity card and the alignment, just, oops. Yeah, facing what doesn't work and moving towards what does here with these. I mean, that's a lot of what this is, you know. So yeah, it's dare to be happy is what I'm doing. And what is going to allow you to have that happiness here is really making sure that you're giving and receiving an equal amount. So if you're giving too much, you know, it's saying like hold back. If you're receiving too much, you know, wanting to have the control, like let go, release that control so you're able to get what you want. And take a break here with the Four of Swords to have that clarity. All right, so that's your reading. If you like a personal reading for me, email me at truthstochange@tarot@gmail.com. And I also have full moon and new moon readings I do every month on my Instagram at truthstochange.tarot and on my website at truthstochange.tarot.tumblr.com. Check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.